What is up, everyone? I hope everyone's enjoying another new day so far. As you guys can probably see here, and I see sunlight, it's going to be a beautiful day. Temperatures are going to be much higher than they have been. Let's see what Weather Channel has to say here about what it is currently. My computer seems to be a little, 40 degrees and a little bit of fog. Supposed to get to about 59 today. I've been watching this, guys, about the Grand Cherokee ZJ. I want you guys to hear every detail, and I'm going to go ahead and just say it instead of just replaying the video. Basically, the Jeep Grand Cherokee ZJ was the second ever vehicle to be on a unibody construction and under the Jeep name. The first was the XJ Cherokee. The ZJ is a Grand Cherokee, everyone. It had, instead of independent front suspension though, for the off-roading part, they gave it a solid axle. Because the independent front suspension didn't have very good articulation. They fixed that over the years, but Chrysler figured it out with the Ram TRX, I believe. They probably figured it out before that, but people also thought the unibody construction of the ZJ would not go over well. That it would torque so badly that the doors would stop opening, that it would crack under, that it would eventually start cracking and splitting at the seams. None of that ever happened. It was solid. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take dogs outside shortly, but the only thing about the ZJ, it was a piece of crap. Like as I'm gonna say now, every time you either hit the brakes or hit the gas, you would hear a noticeable thump. Because Chrysler built transmissions were garbage, making anything built by Chrysler incredibly unreliable. That's why the XJ Cherokees were better off. Chrysler never actually changed the way that thing was built. And I know someone out in Woodstock who, if they don't still have it, well, I'm pretty sure they probably sold it by now, but I could be wrong. It was actually a good vehicle. I didn't notice any significant issues with it. And the funny thing is, it wasn't built by Chrysler initially. The Cherokee started production under the AMC brand. Because it was AMC, the American Motor Company that owned them, started production as an AMC built Jeep. But it wasn't the first Jeep in history. That actually goes to the Willys Jeep that was used back in World War II. Sorry about the history lesson there, guys. But yeah, it's time for me to go ahead and take the dogs outside. So I'm going to get my shoes on. My coat's right here. Yeah, it's still 40 degrees outside, so I'm going to have to put on the coat. Alrighty, as you can see, I'm outside with the dogs. Yeah. Yeah. And there's definitely a fog out here. Yeah. I just got a few groceries. Enough to last me for the next 2 weeks. So that won't be a problem, guys. Next move is to, as soon as I get a response from a message I sent about a bike situation, I'll be going out again later. Yeah, I'll be going out again as soon as I get a response. By the way, me saying that'll last me for the next 2 weeks, that's if I don't try to eat lunch with that stuff. That's dinner only. The canned goods. This, however, is a snack. This is my breakfast. So I'm going to put it right here. And I still have one thing of canned vegetables. Mixed vegetables, to be exact. And here it is. Because I'm basically because I'm basically pushing myself to such a tight budget, guys, I might actually be able to survive on my own. How has this thing not processed yet? What the heck? How? That's a problem. Let's try this again. I don't understand why this thing does half of the stuff it does. And by the way, guys, if you notice the title of my video, society literally has failed us. That's why I titled it that way. Everything's going downhill. Everything. Product quality's dropped. That's why those reusable bags I had, I didn't fully load them down. The handles would have ripped right off. That wasn't a problem back when I was a kid. Oh, by the way, look at that. That's how long those springs were at free length. The free length of those springs on a ZJ. Back to the topic at hand. I'm actually budgeting myself. I am tightly budgeting myself at this point. The PowerShot V1 camera I've been wanting can hold off for a little while longer. Till I start making a bigger amount of money. And that'll be through DoorDash. If anything, what I'm going to try and do is maybe get no less than 30 hours at Taco Bell. So I can cover my bills here. And then some of that DoorDash money is going to be my spending money. Yeah, power's been cut off, guys. My computer's plugged in, not charging. Now that is only because I have it connected to my cell phone's hotspot. I have the tool set and I have the tire set. Like I said, it's a 24-inch wheel on this bike. That's staying because honestly I don't have any other stem cap at this point. Unless that came with one, which I'm hoping it did. I thought I had everything needed. Turns out it takes a standard wrench. Yeah. That was on me for not realizing that. I'm an idiot at times, as I've said before. Lowe's didn't exactly have the 15mm wrench, but they did have an adjustable wrench. So that's taken care of. That's one hell of a sunset. Oh, and I got the tire on the rim. Took a couple attempts, but I got it. Guys, my bike is officially fixed. I want you to here. Look at that. That's the new tire on it. It's actually a little bit wider, and everything tried claiming that risks rubbing on the frame, but based on what I'm seeing, no, it does not. So I literally made a great purchase. Plus, I've got food cooking right now too. Rice and pork and beans, which by the way filled me up rather well last time and held for a good while. So I won't be going anywhere for a while, by the way, guys. I'm going to be calling work tonight to check and see if I have any work hours tomorrow. But yeah, my bike is, the exciting thing is, my bike is fixed. I'll work tomorrow, guys. As it turns out, 11 o'clock. This bike will not be going with me to work. I don't have a lock for it yet. And plus, even if I did, there's no locking point available for it at Taco Bell, unfortunately. The way I see it, they need to actually do it. To put a bike rack, basically build the bike rack into the sidewalks there so that people can store their bikes safely. Well guys, I'm gonna have to let you go here, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. Go ahead and check out my other channels, links are in the bio. Follow me on social media and check out my referral links, all in the bio. I hope you guys enjoyed your day, and I will see you next video. Peace.